This morning, as the first light touches the earth, heaven is already watching over you. You did not come to this prayer by chance. Something within you, your spirit, was called here. There are no accidents in the kingdom of God. Every time you lift your eyes toward Him, He responds with presence, power, and protection. You have walked through storms that others never saw, carried burdens behind quiet smiles, and fought unseen battles in your mind and heart. Yet here you stand, still breathing, still believing, still searching for peace. That is not coincidence. It is grace. Psalm 121 rises over your life today like a shield. I will lift up my eyes to the hills. From whence comes my help? My help comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. You are not forgotten. The same God who shaped the mountains holds your schedule, your home, your safety, your tomorrows. As you listen and pray, picture His hands forming a circle of light around you. The chaos of the world may roar, but within that circle there is calm. You have a divine escort wherever you go. Angels on assignment, unseen yet real. Sometimes you wake with heaviness, the weight of tasks, deadlines, and silent fears pressing against your chest. You wonder, will I be safe today? Will things finally go right? Hear this. Yes, you will. Because God never clocks out. He neither sleeps nor slumbers. While you worried last night, He was working. While you doubted, He was defending. So, lift your head, take a slow breath, let your shoulders relax beneath His covering. This morning's prayer is not about desperation, it's about declaration. You are stepping into agreement with heaven's promise that no weapon, no accident, no betrayal, no spiritual attack will prevail against you. Right now, whisper it, Ennum. Lord, I receive your protection. Guard my steps today. Keep me from harm, visible or hidden. Let that be your first offering of faith. Every word you speak in this prayer will plant a seed of safety that will grow through the hours ahead. You are not walking through an ordinary morning. You are walking under an open heaven. Stay through this prayer. Let every sentence wash over you like armor being fitted piece by piece. Peace over fear, faith over anxiety, light over darkness. This is your sacred moment. The day begins, but it begins differently now, because you begin it with God. Psalm 121 is one of the most powerful declarations of God's watchful care ever written. It is known as the Traveler's Psalm, but its promise reaches far beyond journeys on dusty roads. It covers the path of your entire life. When David wrote, "The Lord is your keeper, the Lord is your shade at your right hand," he wasn't just speaking to ancient pilgrims climbing mountains. He was speaking to every believer who would ever need assurance that heaven still sees them in motion. In your daily walk, there are many hills, not made of rock, but of responsibility, pressure, deadlines, and invisible battles. The office, the classroom, the commute, the quiet space in your own mind. These are the landscapes you climb. And Psalm 121 reminds you that you never climb alone. The God who made heaven and earth is your helper. This psalm is a song for weary travelers, for the mother carrying too much, the father quietly worried about tomorrow, the young person fighting uncertainty, the worker standing between bills and faith. It is God's gentle voice saying, "I will not let your foot be moved. I am your keeper." He watches when you drive through busy traffic. He watches when you step into meetings not knowing what to expect. He watches when you rest at night and when your mind won't stop racing. Every heartbeat, every step, every breath, none go unseen. That is the heart of Psalm 121. Constant, divine surveillance motivated by love, not control. In this world of alarms, passwords, cameras, and fear, people chase security that still feels fragile. but Psalm 121 invites you into a security system heaven built, one powered by presence, not technology. It means no spiritual hacker, no hidden enemy, no demonic interference can override God's authority over your life. Every line of the psalm dismantles anxiety. The sun shall not strike you by day, nor the moon by night. God is saying, I cover you from seen and unseen harm, from physical and emotional exhaustion, from daylight distractions and midnight battles. This psalm meets you where you live. In traffic jams, hospitals, offices, classrooms, quiet homes, and noisy hearts. It speaks into every environment where fear tries to whisper, "You're alone." So today, Psalm 121 becomes your declaration. You will lift your eyes, not to social media, not to the news, not to your fears, but to the hills where your help comes from. The Lord who keeps you does not sleep, and he will not let your foot slip. That is the promise you carry as we move into the next part of this prayer. Divine protection, your shield for every hour and every need. This morning, I pray that you awaken beneath the wings of the Almighty. Even before your feet touch the floor, heaven positions its angels around you. You did not rise by accident. God himself has written another line in your story, and this line reads, protected, covered, preserved. You are covered before you move. I pray that you begin this day knowing you are not exposed to chance. The same God who kept you through the dark now watches over your daylight. May his unseen presence wrap around you like light that never fades. Let the blood of Jesus marks your doorway and the threshold of every place you will enter today. I pray that your mind becomes a sanctuary of peace. No thought of fear, no whisper of anxiety will gain residence there. When the enemy sends distraction, may the Lord raise a wall of focus. When condemnation knocks, may grace answer first. Every racing worry is slowed by the rhythm of God's calm heartbeat. You will not wake heavy, you will wake whole. Peace is your shield. I pray that your spirit stays sensitive to God's direction. May you feel his nudge before danger approaches. May you hear his whisper above the noise. Let every spiritual arrow launched in envy or manipulation returns empty. Every tongue that curses you will meet the silence of heaven's defense. No hidden plot will succeed. No scheme will stand, for the Lord is your keeper and your covering. I pray that you walk through crowds, yet remain untouched by confusion. You will travel safely, arrive safely, and return safely. No accident, no malfunction, no distraction will intercept your journey. Let divine order surround your travel. Divine timing guide your steps. Even the air you breathe is sanctified. Even the ground beneath your feet is holy because you carry his name. I pray that the sun of pressure will not scorch you today. May the heat of deadlines, expectations, and demands never burn out your joy. And when the moon of midnight rises, when loneliness or fatigue tries to whisper, you will rest under his shade. The Lord is your protector by day and your comforter by night. Day and night you are guarded. I pray that you find safety in your home. May your walls echo with laughter and peace. Let every door become a gate of blessing and every window a frame of light. No thief, physical or spiritual, will enter your dwelling. May the Lord himself be the lock upon your door and the watcher through every window. Where arguments once lived, may harmony move in. Where fear once lingered, may praise now fill the air. I pray that over your family rests a hedge that cannot be breached. Your children are invisible to danger, visible only to grace. Your spouse, your siblings, your loved ones, all sealed in the same covenant of safety. May your lineage be marked by protection. No premature death, no untimely tragedy, no generational curse will cross this bloodline. Your household is surrounded by light. I pray that you carry safety into your workplace. Where tension rises, you will be the calm. Where gossip breeds, you will be truth. Let presence shift atmospheres. Negativity will lose its footing when you arrive. Every meeting, every decision, every task will unfold under divine favor. May God shield your reputation from false accusation and cover your labor with honor. Let excellence become your protection. Integrity, your invisible armor. I pray that even in digital spaces, your emails, your messages, your social media, God will filter what reaches you. No hidden trap, no fraudulent scheme, no malicious word will prosper. The Lord will guard your data and your dignity alike. Now, wherever you are, pause for a moment. Breathe deeply. Let faith settle where fear once lived. If you believe this prayer, declare aloud or type it in faith. I am covered by the blood of Jesus. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Let those words travel through the airwaves and mark your territory with peace. I pray that when spiritual warfare intensifies, you stand without trembling. May discernment sharpen your eyes to recognize the enemy's disguises. Let every generational pattern of fear, failure, or delay break now in the name of Jesus. Let ancestral shadows lose authority over your future. Let strongholds of addiction and self-doubt crumble into dust beneath your feet. You are not a prisoner of the past. You are the protected child of promise. Every chain of fear is broken. I pray that angels encamp around you as fiery walls. Where darkness plots, light invades. Where confusion speaks, truth interrupts. Where exhaustion whispers, strength revives. You will not be ambushed by despair nor haunted by what-ifs. The Lord keeps you in perfect peace because your mind is stayed on Him. Let your health rest under divine supervision. No sudden illness, no hidden infection, no chronic fatigue will gain power over your body. Your immune system is strengthened, your nerves are calmed, your heart beats steady in divine rhythm. Every organ responds to the Creator's original design, whole, healed, balanced. You are preserved from accidents, falls, and physical harm. Even the weather will align with mercy around you. Your body is a temple under divine care. I pray that your emotional safety remains intact. You will not absorb the world's heaviness. When betrayal stings, God's comfort will arrive faster than the pain. When disappointment visits, hope will open the door instead. May you never internalize the negativity of others. Instead of bitterness, you will exhale blessing. Let your faith become a shield that no doubt can penetrate. When fear knocks, faith will answer with scripture. My help comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. May those words echo in every hallway of your heart. Faith will not flicker, it will flame. Faith is rising within you. I pray that your dreams remain protected. No envy will cancel them. No delay will destroy them. No fatigue will silence them. What God has planted in you will flourish in season. Let divine connections locate you, people who uplift rather than drain, who align rather than distract. You will meet helpers, not hinderers, allies, not adversaries. Even your finances are guarded. No sudden expense will destabilize you. No deceitful hand will touch what God has provided. The Lord will rebuke the devourer for your sake. Your resources will multiply under the law of stewardship and generosity. You will lend and not borrow. You will give and not fear lack. I pray that when temptation comes dressed as opportunity, you will see clearly. May wisdom sit at your table and discernment accompany every decision. You will not walk into traps disguised as blessings. The Lord will illuminate your path, and your spirit will recognize truth faster than deception can speak. Wisdom guards your steps. May your night hours be holy hours. No nightmare, no spiritual disturbance will enter your rest. The presence of God will fill your room like gentle fire. Your sleep will be deep, your dreams prophetic, your awakening peaceful. The Lord will cover your home as surely as he covered Israel in the wilderness, cloud by day, fire by night. I pray that tomorrow's sunrise already carries your name in peace. There will be no surprise attacks, no chaos, no harm. Where others encounter misfortune, you will encounter miracles. Where others see danger, you will see deliverance. Let the Holy Spirit himself remind you of this truth each morning. You are not your own guard. God is. You are not your own watchman. He neither slumbers nor sleeps. Your part is to trust. His part is to keep. So release the worry and rest in his vigilance. God never stops watching over you. May you walk today clothed in invisible light. Everywhere you go, the fragrance of heaven will linger. Conversations will shift toward kindness, environments toward peace. Even people who oppose you will be restrained by grace. The Lord will prepare a table before you in the presence of those who doubted you, and he will anoint your head with oil. I pray that by the time this day ends, you will look back and realize how many hidden battles were won on your behalf. You will sense how many traps you never even saw, how many disasters passed quietly by because God stood between you and danger. Gratitude will replace fear, testimony will replace tension. Gratitude seals your protection. I pray that your heart carries Psalm 121 as a melody. The Lord shall preserve you from all evil. He shall preserve your soul. The Lord shall preserve your going out and your coming in from this time forth, and even forevermore. May those words be the soundtrack of your walk today. May their rhythm drown out worry. May their promise build a wall around your thoughts. Let peace settle where chaos once camped. That laughter returns where silence felt heavy. That courage stands tall where fear once crouched. You are not exposed to danger. You are enveloped in destiny. You are not an open target. You are a chosen vessel. The Lord himself keeps you, and he will keep you again tomorrow. The Lord is your keeper, now and forever. This morning I pray that you move through every space under a canopy of divine safety. I pray that before you step outside, the Spirit of God has already inspected the path ahead, removing traps, clearing obstacles, and positioning favor where danger once stood. You will not stumble into chaos. You will step into order. Every movement, every breath, every decision will unfold inside heaven's perimeter. Let heaven goes before you. May you walk without fear of people or places. When you drive, the Lord will guard every wheel and every turning. When you cross a street, his angels will synchronize timing so that no harm can approach. Even the simplest routines of your day are holy territory. Your errands are escorted, your commute is consecrated. May you sense safety in your own skin. No more walking tense, waiting for something bad to happen. Let your confidence in God replaces hypervigilance. That calm replaces caution without reason. You are not a target for tragedy. You are the testimony of protection. The same God who lifted David out of ambush lifts you out of anxiety. You are safe and seen. As you work or study today, no weapon of distraction or intimidation prospers. May co-workers, classmates, or clients who carry heavy energy be softened before they reach you. The Lord will anoint your presence with peace so tangible that conflict dissolves on contact. People may not understand why arguments end when you enter the room, but heaven will know. It is because the keeper of Israel walks beside you. I pray that when you hold your phone or open your messages, you are protected from deception. No scam, no false invitation, no manipulative voice will touch your peace. May your social feed become a stream of light instead of noise. May every digital door you open lead to encouragement, not corrosion. You will scroll without comparison and communicate without compromise. Every click, every call, every conversation will remain under holy covering. May your finances rest inside the same safety. No emergency will drain your joy. No dishonest hand will touch what God has blessed. You will manage money with wisdom, give with gladness, and never fear lack. God's economy overrides inflation and anxiety alike. May sudden expenses become sudden testimonies of provision. He who provides for sparrows will never neglect his child. Let your relationships exist within the boundaries of peace. Toxic voices will fade, loyal ones will remain, new ones will arrive carrying purpose. May every friendship that endangers your growth quietly dissolves before damage occurs. You will no longer confuse familiarity with safety. The Holy Spirit will reveal true hearts early. May peace choose your company. And I pray that within your body, every system aligns with divine safety. Your heart will not race from worry. Your blood pressure will not rise from fear. Your cells, organs, and nerves function under holy supervision. The one who neither slumbers nor sleeps regulates you better than medicine can describe. When fatigue tries to claim you, strength will appear instead. When pain attempts to speak, healing will answer louder. May you feel guarded not just from accidents, but from exhaustion, because depletion is also danger. May rest find you tonight as easily as breath finds your lungs. The Lord Himself will rock you into peace. May you be safe wherever your name is spoken. If it is mentioned in meetings, may it be spoken with honor, not harm. If your name appears in rooms you have never entered, may angels stand there first to filter every word. No hidden agenda will rewrite your reputation. No jealousy will twist your character. Every conversation about you will bend toward blessing. Let your name be protected. May your environment become sanctuary. Offices, classrooms, shops, streets, even buses and trains. The air around you will carry peace so tangible that others feel calmer when you're near. The Lord will turn the ordinary spaces of your life into zones of divine presence. Where tension builds, His Spirit will descend like cool wind after heat. You will notice fewer irritations, fewer accidents, fewer random disruptions, because safety is not random, it is ruled by God. Let your community become shield, that kindness surrounds you like a circle. Neighbors who once ignored you will greet you. Strangers will extend favor unexpectedly. You will begin to notice tiny miracles, the right parking space, the exact timing, the simple smile that interrupts a weary moment. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations that heaven's order is active around you. I pray that your children and loved ones, near or far, live under the same promise of safety. Wherever they walk, light will follow. The school corridors, playgrounds, hospitals, and workplaces they enter are already filled with grace. Their paths will not cross violence. Their names will not be listed in tragedy. Even when you can't be with them, the Lord will be closer than breath. May God watch the ones you love. May you are safe in your emotions. No sudden wave of sadness will overtake you. No subtle guilt from old mistakes will drag you backward. When shame whispers, mercy will interrupt. When self-doubt tries to return, faith will respond. The Lord is my keeper. You will not live in reaction to the past, but in preparation for promise. I pray that even nature cooperates with your protection. Clear skies when you travel, calm weather when you rest. Creation itself responds to its maker's children. Storms that could have delayed you will dissolve before reaching your route. Every climate, every condition, every season will harmonize with God's purpose for you. May your daily decisions remain safe. You will not agree to what endangers you, nor reject what heals you. Your instincts will match divine instruction. Every yes and no you utter will carry heavenly timing. And even if you take a wrong turn, grace will redirect you quietly before harm forms. I pray that this day does not drain you, that your energy, attention, and compassion remain protected resources. You will give freely without being emptied. The Lord will refill you faster than life can deplete you. Your joy will rebound quickly after disappointment. Your hope will regenerate like sunlight through clouds. When the world grows loud, I pray you retreat into the gentle hush of God's presence and remember, silence is not absence, it is safety. He hides you, not to punish, but to preserve. Hidden by God, found by grace. And in every moment where you once worried, what if I'm not enough? What if something goes wrong? You will instead breathe, my help comes from the Lord. Because that is the eternal safety code that unlocks peace anywhere on earth. May your spirit stay steady even when the world shakes. You will not absorb the panic of headlines or the fear in other people's voices. Your peace will outlast their noise. The Holy Spirit within you will whisper, "Be still, I am here." And those words will drown the thunder of anxiety. May every old wound become sealed, not just scarred. No memory will reopen to bleed again. The Lord will replace pain with perspective and bitterness with blessing. You will speak of the past without trembling, because safety now lives where fear once nested. I pray that when spiritual pressure rises, unexpected attacks, discouragement, temptation, you will feel the counterweight of God's hand pressing peace upon your shoulders. The Holy Spirit will warn you before traps close and strengthen you before fatigue wins. Every unseen battle will end in visible breakthrough. Your unseen fights are already won. Let the sound of heaven become your alarm system. When danger moves near, you will feel it before it arrives. When deception speaks, you will discern tone before words. The same sensitivity that once made you anxious will now make you wise. You will walk in holy awareness, never paranoid, always prepared. May your dreams at night become safe spaces where revelation replaces fear. You will not wake from nightmares, but from messages. Your sleep will deliver peace, not panic. Each night becomes rehearsal for eternity, rest wrapped in presence. I pray that your tomorrows are sealed in the same safety that covers your today. Plans made in faith will mature in favor. No sudden crisis will derail what God ordained. Even delays will arrive with meaning. Every waiting season will hide protection inside it. May your heart remain generous without exposure. You will love freely but wisely, give deeply but safely. No manipulation will twist your compassion. The Lord will teach you boundaries that bless rather than build walls that isolate. May you recognize holy pauses, those moments when God slows you, not to frustrate you, but to shield you from unseen collisions. Patience will become your best bodyguard. I pray that even in seasons where nothing seems certain, you remember that God's faithfulness is not seasonal. The same keeper of Israel who guarded deserts guards deadlines. He keeps you in the commute, the conversation, the crossroads. You are never off his radar, never outside his reach. Now take a deep breath. and let gratitude rise. Safety is not luck, it is love in motion. If this prayer is stirring something inside you, don't hold it in. If this prayer speaks to you, type, "I am safe in God's hands." Like, share, and let others know the keeper still keeps his own. May your testimony multiply, that every protection you notice today becomes a story you share tomorrow, proof that Psalm 121 is still alive. Let your story strengthens someone else. May your peace becomes the climate of your day. Every gust of stress will fade into stillness. Every spark of irritation will cool beneath grace. The Lord is not only watching around you, He is calm within you. You will carry serenity like a fragrance. Wherever you walk, the air will soften, the tension will ease, and weary souls will exhale. Let peace travels with you. I pray that your schedule aligns with divine rhythm. You will not hurry into mistakes or linger in places that no longer serve your growth. God will choreograph your timing so precisely that what once frustrated you now feels like flow. Missed calls, delayed trains, rearranged meetings. Every small shift becomes orchestration. May laughter visit you often, because joy itself is safety. It keeps your spirit buoyant when life tries to drag you down. May small delights, music, morning light, kind words, become shields that deflect despair. When heaviness tries to settle, may gratitude rise faster. May you recognize how completely you are surrounded. The hills David saw were symbols. The presence you know is substance. All around you stand invisible sentinels, angels alert, mercy awake, goodness on patrol. You will not be ambushed by bad news. You will be surprised by kindness. Let goodness and mercy patrol your path. May safety follows you into decisions yet to be made. When you sign papers, choose partners, or take new steps, the Spirit will highlight peace or warning. You will never again move blind. You will move guided. And when guidance feels quiet, trust that silence can still be direction. I pray that in moments of loneliness, you sense the Keeper's nearness. May His presence fill the empty chair. His whisper answers the unspoken thought. No solitude will harm you. Every quiet hour will heal you. May forgiveness becomes part of your protection. Bitterness builds gates that trap the heart, but forgiveness opens them to flow again. You will not rehearse offenses, you will release them. By letting go, you make room for safety to breathe. Let forgiveness free and fortify you. I pray that each evening ends in gentle reflection, not regret. That you lie down knowing you did your best and God covers the rest. Sleep will come quickly, dreams will come kindly, and tomorrow will begin already blessed. May you never forget the simplest truth. You are kept, not because you are flawless, but because He is faithful. He keeps watch when you forget to pray. He guards paths you didn't know were dangerous. He rescues quietly, loves loudly, and never takes His eyes off you. When doubt asks, "Am I really safe?" answer with Psalm 121. The Lord shall preserve you from all evil. He shall preserve your soul. Let that verse be your morning password and your nightly lullaby. May the Lord preserve you. I pray that the coming weeks unfold like a map of miracles. Unexpected peace, perfect timing, protection disguised as delay. Each day you will wake to fresh evidence that God is still keeping His promise. Your confidence will grow, your fear will fade, your gratitude will overflow. And as this prayer draws toward the closing reflection, I pray one last blessing, that you never walk a step unaware of how deeply you are loved. Because love is the ultimate safety, fear cannot live where perfect love resides. The one who guards you is the one who adores you. So lift your eyes to the hills once more. Help, is not on the way. It is already here. You are safe. You are seen. You are surrounded. Help is already here. Take a slow breath. Let stillness settle over you. The battle that began with fear ends now in quiet assurance. Everything spoken through this Psalm 121 prayer has already started working. Angels released, paths aligned, storms calmed. You did not stumble here by chance. Heaven scheduled this meeting to remind you that the Keeper of Israel neither slumbers nor sleeps. The day before you may hold unknowns, yet the one who knows all things has already walked its hours. He has inspected every moment, woven mercy into each one, and placed a promise of safety between every breath you take. This is what divine protection feels like, not distance from danger, but constant presence in it. Let gratitude fill the spaces where worry once lived. Gratitude is the language of the kept. Thanksgiving is the proof of trust. When you whisper thank you, heaven hears, I believe you. So thank him now for what you saw and for what you didn't, for the harm diverted, for the peace restored, for the quiet miracles that rarely make headlines. Thank the Lord for unseen miracles. Look around the room where you sit or the place where you stand. That space is holy ground because God just met you there. Every word prayed has coated the atmosphere with peace. Where heaviness once lingered, light now resides. You are leaving this moment not empty but equipped, with a shield that does not fade when the video ends. Remember, divine protection is not a one-time event. It's a daily covenant. Each sunrise renews it. Each prayer reinforces it. When you rise tomorrow, whisper Psalm 121 again. The Lord is my keeper. Say it until it settles into your breathing. Say it until worry runs out of room. I pray that awareness follows you through the week. Awareness that safety is more than survival. It's serenity. That you begin to notice how God hides you in plain sight. The delay that saved you, the friend who called just in time, the decision that didn't make sense, but later made peace. These are his fingerprints. Protection leaves evidence. You will walk through the coming days differently now. Shoulders lighter, steps steadier, thoughts clearer. Fear will try to revisit, but faith will answer the door. Every morning you will lift your eyes to the hills, not to search for help, but to celebrate that help has already arrived. Let gratitude turn into worship. Father, I thank you for being my keeper. You preserve my soul, my home, my family, my purpose. You guard my coming and my going, now and forevermore. Speak those words aloud. They seal what prayer has built. And as you prepare to leave this moment, I bless you. May peace travel ahead of you, joy walk beside you, and goodness follow behind you. May no sudden fear invade your rest, and no hidden harm touch your dwelling. May laughter guard your home and praise fill your atmosphere. Peace before you, peace behind you. Before you close this video, pause for a final reflection. If this prayer touched you, it wasn't coincidence, it was calling. Someone you love needs the same assurance you feel right now. Share this prayer with them. Let protection multiply. If you believe Psalm 121 is your promise today, type, "The Lord is my keeper" in the comments. Subscribe to FaithTuned so every morning begins with prayer instead of pressure. Like this video so more souls can find safety in His Word. And ring the bell so you never miss a new moment of peace. Join the FaithTuned family. Daily peace, daily power. Before we end, one more blessing for your heart. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May His face shine upon you and give you peace. May He preserve your going out and your coming in from this time forth, and even forevermore. Carry this atmosphere with you. Let your environment borrow your calm. Let your family borrow your faith. Wherever you go today, the promise of Psalm 121 goes with you. You are protected. You are preserved. You are profoundly loved. You are kept now and forever. Amen.